Hello and welcome to my new video. In this video, I will take a small exercise for the function Sizeof in C++ just to get a basic idea of the functionality of the function Sizeof. So the exercise actually from the platform SOLOLEARN, which I highly recommend for those who wanted to learn C++. So let's start. So basically the Sizeof is an operator can be used to get a variable or data type size in bytes. So for example, bool has 1 byte, double has 8 bytes. So in our example here, in our exercise, it says you are given an array of doubles of items in a store that have different prices, see templates. This is our prices here. Write a program that takes the percent of discount as input and outputs discounted item prices on one line in the same sequence you are given, separated by space. For example, you give 25%, you get your discounted prices. To get a discounted price, use the formula a minus a multiplied with p to 100, where a is the initial initial price and p is the discount percent of. So this is our equation which we are going to use in our output. So let's start. So basically, you need first of all to give your percent, which is let's say integer p for percent equals 0, and then c in p. It's in red because I forget using namespace. Oops, namespace std. Then we need a loop to get in our array, which is in our example the best we can use for loop. Integer I equals 0, and now I smaller than. Here we have to put the size of our array, which is in our case 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 11 I plus plus, and then see out. Oops, see out our equation a minus a multiplied with p to 100, a representing our example, our array items. So items of I minus, again, items of I multiply with the percent that we are going to give, oops, to 100. And of course, the exercise says separated by space. So at the end, we want to give a space here. So our program should work without any problem in this case. But this 11 here is actually not very practical, because if you get an array with, I don't know, 100 of items, you're not going to count them all. So here you can use the function called Sizeof, and it looks just like this. And in the brackets you put your variable, which is items. So this function here will give us, as we see here, will give us, the output will be in byte. So for our items, which is in double, it's 8 bytes for every element. That means 11 multiplied with 8. So the value of this size of items is gonna be 88. And that's actually not what we want. We want only the size of our elements, how many elements we have here. So we're going to divide it to, you can use either 8 here for double. You know that it's 8 bytes, so you divide it to 8, or you can use size of again, but actually only for one item or for one index. So size of items of, like, take 0 or 3 or whatever, because everyone represent 8 bytes. So in this case the program should work as the same without any program. But if we get this, if we forget this here, we will get values for about for 88. See, and actually you can give not just 25. It's 25 to, for our example, but you can give whatever you want as a discount percent. So this is our exercise. It's easy. Um, so the exercise actually, as I said, from the platform SoloLearn, which I highly recommend for those who want to learn C++.